And we're back to the top of our actual round. So you can see it actually, once you get going, it actually goes pretty quick. And so that's good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start our next round. We're going to go ahead and do our tokens, alternate, starting with Carrick Roan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we get to that point, any afflictions we don't have any afflictions. We don't have torches, we don't have any abilities channeled. We place initiative tokens, and we're not have to worry about teleporting out because we haven't completed our quests. So, we're good to go. While we're here, actually, let's just go ahead and draw our encounter card. Please be something good. Alright, this says select a hero. Now, these symbols mean they can't be in combat, they can't be engaged, don't have anybody engaged, and they can't be in a chamber. So, select a hero. We're going to be testing willpower. Yeah, okay. So, willpower, the best person for willpower is the Arena Nightweave. Need an 18. 13 plus 3 is a 16. Crap, that's a fail. It's willpower on a pass. On a fail, the hero is hit for 1d4 damage and snaps out of it. Spawn 2 minions. Oh, wait. Select here. The heroes wandered off on their own to do some exploring. He discovers easy mistful shrine and feels quite intoxicated with the fumes. Suddenly, an apparition of a woman materializes before. That's willpower. On a fail, the hero is hit for 1d4 damage and snaps out of it. Spawn 2 minions adjacent to the hero. Okay, so takes 1d4 damage. She takes more than one. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. She is KO'd. Alright. So, what happens? Well, it's actually going to make this next round really quick. So what we're going to do is we take her miniature. It technically goes to the village. I'm just going to put it here. Nothing happens with these because she's not there. So we set all these markers to 0. And most noticeably, we have to go to the UI boards and do something that's really not good. So she's technically here. She's going to be resurrected, but we have to increase the terror level by 1. So that's another way to lose the game. And that is the end of the encounter phase. So, yeah. So what is going to happen is she's basically going to have to sit out this whole round until the beginning of the next round. She's going to come in and then we're going to roll some dice for... She doesn't come in fully healed. We have to roll some dice to see what she comes back in with. And with that, we'll now go to the Guardian phase. Alright. Guardian phase. We're at D20. Our current Guardian spawn is at 16. So we roll it. Is it higher than a 16? It is. So that means now we have to draw a Guardian to put out. Alright, let's see what we got. Remember, this is the Guardian, so this is, we need to kill 3 of these. Magmus? Okay, Magmus. Pretty beefy boy, actually. 8 hit points. Now you notice we actually get 6 life force, so that's 6 points to level up our stuff if we kill him. He's going to move 3 quadrants at a time, and 15s or 7. So we get gold from him, and about a 1 in 4 chance to get treasure. And if we do get treasure, it's 2 of them. So that's pretty good. I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things. So here is his stand, and let's go up top to the Y to see where he spawns. So again, we're going to be rolling our D8. see where he spawns. We have a 1. So he is spawning way down here. Actually, right in front of Skeletal Archer. Wow, it's a party down there. That is insane. And then we drop down our marker to a 15. So basically what's happening is it's, once we get 3 guardians, that's it. Okay. So we can't get any more after that. And once we've killed them, we won't spawn in anymore. So they are quite a threat. But it is what it is. So that is the Guardian phase. Now let's go to the hero phase. Well, let's go zoom in on Carrick because he's the only one here after that atrocious ambush by the apparition. Alright, get kind of a wide shot because it's going to be pretty simple. First thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go with Albus because remember he's got that healing potion and we desperately need that. So we're going to roll for Albus's movement. Alright, 12. So Albus is going to start with the first of his 12 points. He's going to enter the dungeon here. And then we're going to try to get him up there as close to Carrick as we can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And he's going to move again. 12 again. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Literally just enough. And he's going to give him that potion. So that potion is going to go from Albus to Carrick. And that is Albus's turn. Beginning of Carrick's turn. I don't think this is going to be a surprise. He's going to immediately quaff that potion, which will regain 6 health. So Carrick is going to go up to a total of 9 out of the 10. So he is much better off than he was before. And he will take his first turn. I think he's going to go to the larder maybe and try to figure out what's going on in there. I mean, that's where the other quest item is, so we got to get there eventually. So we'll go ahead and do that. So he's going to have two actions. First, movement action. 3. He's very slow. Maybe he's groggy from taking that potion. It's a d6 plus 2, so 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to use essence. And then he's going to use the other 5, 1, 2, and he's going to go in there. So, what do we have in there? Well, we know we got to take out the monster this is. Hey, at least it's a level 1. It's about time. This is chamber combat. So let's go to down to the battle location here and get some combat done. Alright, let's see what we got. I just pulled it. I haven't looked at it. Shadow Servant. Only 1 health. Nice. Alright, Shadow's turn. If it is a raiding minion, nothing happens. So, it's just gonna be a normal straight up fight. It's got spiritual, arcane, and physical. So, let's see what it's going to start out with. We want a 3 here because that 3, this is what he's good at. He gets a +3. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's 8. So 8 out of 1. 8 minus 3. So we just need a 5 with our 2 dice. Surely with our 2 dice we get a 5. There's enough. So we kill it. That simple. First go around. Awesome. We got to do our roll here for our loot. We need a 19 plus. And look at that. The 19 was, well, you can see it. It landed on a 3. There's the 19. So we don't get any loot from it. We don't get any essence from it, but we didn't take any damage, which is probably the bigger thing. So let's go back to that dungeon and see what we found. And that was with his first action. Alright, let's see what we got here. So here's our quest item. It should be, and it is, the mortar and pestle, what we were looking for. Awesome. That was his first action. His next action, I don't know that I want to go over there yet, because there's elite stuff over there. So I think in the meantime, he's going to head over to the Somber Forest. There's a treasure chest over there. And yeah, we're going to see what we can find over there. Give time for our battle mage to get back in the fight. So let's look at heading that way. All right, zoomed out a little bit there. So remember, that was his first of 2 actions. So I'm going to take this token here. It reminds me how many actions there are. So you know what? And his second. No, that was his full activation. His last activation, he's going to be moving. Oop, you didn't see that. But he actually rolled a 6, so he's got an 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And his second action, oh wow, another 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Now, here's the thing. If we look at where he's at, and it doesn't matter if I go south, like no, there's no possible path for me to get to these sections without triggering traps. So he's going to have to trigger a trap. Not doing it yet, obviously, but he's going to have to trigger a trap. But because our battle mage was knocked out, yeah, that is where we're at. All right, so now we're on to the monster phase. Minion and guardian monsters takes their turn. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to roll to see with our D10 if anything converts into a rating. We know that Orc Archer has already done that, so we're going to do it for each one of the rest of the minions. So Skeletal Grunt, no. Siege Breaker, close but no. Archer, yes, of course. So that Orc Archer is going to be heading towards the exit. And the Footman, no. Guardians do not make that roll. Alright. Not supposed to be here, that should be there. This be over here. So now we know who's raiding and who's not. So again, we will go to the board and start doing some movement. I mean, they're not going to see any of us, but we are, we're going to have to, oh, we should have hightailed it down here. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the board. All right, here we are at the board. So we're going to start with our blue Orc Archer, who is over here just off screen. He's going to get a D6 plus 3. That's a 5. So remember, he's trying to get out of here as fast as he can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's done. Didn't run into anybody. Skeletal Grunt is just off screen over here as well. Roll troll die movement for it. Total of 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, he's done. Didn't actually make it to the spawn point. Orc Siegebreaker, D6 plus 2, so that's right here. That's 7. He's going to choose orange if he's got to choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The Orc Archer, red. So this is one that is already headed towards the exit. Take a look at him because this is going to be close. Alright, so he is heading towards the exit, and the exit is just like right there, so it's just not good. 4 plus 3 is 7. Or we don't have to roll a patrol route because it doesn't matter. So he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So just out of the frame is the exit. So we're gonna have to hope that our battle mage can stop him. That's what's gonna have to happen. Wow, that is not cool. Okay, so the last one is the Orc Footman, who is right here. Again, the same thing. 2 to blue, so that is a total of 5. You would choose blue if he had to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 2, 5. All right. So that's the minions. Now for the Guardian. So the Guardian's going to move a bit differently. You can see him right up here. So the way he works is we're actually going to roll the patrol route die. And that patrol route die is going to say what route he's going to take, and that's going to be the next skull pile or spawn point that he's going to go to. Okay? So we got blue. So with blue, that means he's going to follow this path. He's going to appear, and he's going to do that same thing 3 times. Now, if any point in time along the path he would see a hero within 4, he's going to start tracking that hero. In this case, he did not. So we're going to roll again. We got green. So he's actually, for the second move, going back to where he started. All right. And the third move, blue. So he's over here. So there is all of our movement. Everybody's done. That is the end of that round.